Good morning. Today at Sassy Kate and Red we are going to be making a gluten and lactose-free tiramisu. So our first step is to make our lactose-free whipped cream. For that we want to have 2 cups of cold coconut cream. You want cream, not milk. You want as much of the fatty mass as possible. You also want to make sure that you're chilling it in the fridge before using it. When you scoop it out, you can see there's all that liquid in there. You want your fat to be separated at the top. You're not going to use the liquid for this. Save that for a future recipe. So we've got our coconut cream here. So I've got my coconut cream in here now. I'm just going to add in my rum flavoring, my vanilla, and of course, 1/4 cup of sugar. Okay, so we have whipped that on high speed. And you can see we've got a lovely whipping cream. So we can now use this to assemble the rest of our tiramisu. I've got 2 cups of coffee here. I like to add in a full cup of instant coffee powder to my coffee. And I'm adding in 2 more teaspoons of the rum flavoring. We'll just give that a quick mix up and then we can start our assembly. So we've got our pan here. We're going to be layering up. So these are gluten-free lady fingers. These are just store-bought. If you want to make your own, that's amazing. When you're dunking the lady's fingers, these are very, very delicate. You can see a lot of them in the box are already broken. That's fine. We'll use those anyways. But you just want to really quickly 1, 2, 3 one side, 1, 2, 3 the other, and out. If you do any more than that, it's going to fall apart in here. You don't want that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to keep going until we've got this all layered up. Okay, so we've got our first layer of lady's fingers here. We're going to add next our layer of the whipping cream. Okay, we've got our layer of the whipping cream. We're going to add our next layer of the cookies. So I'll do one layer this way and then I'll do the next layer this way. It's just a little bit like when you're making Lego creations as a kid. You don't want everything stacked right on top of each other or it falls apart. Alright, so that's our last little bit of cookie there. I'm just going to pour over the last little bit of our coffee mix because I don't want any of that deliciousness to go to waste. Just drizzling it across. We're going to let this sit for a moment in the fridge. We're just going to put some cocoa powder over the top just to make it look really pretty. Then it's going to go back into the fridge for another 3 hours. But if you can have it in fridge overnight, that is best. That's about a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder there, just to dust the top nicely. That can go back in the fridge and then it's ready to go.